What is up, guys? In today's video, I'm going to show you what I think is one of the most underrated spots to get easy wins right now in Chapter 5 Season 2. As always, if you guys do enjoy this video, remember to give it a like, subscribe if you'd like to see more, and comment down below if you're going to be taking advantage of this landing spot. So the beach houses on the far left side of the map have been a good low-key landing spot for all of Chapter 5, but recently the spot just got even better because of two NPCs that were moved to be nearby. These NPCs are going to be the Glitter Shock NPC at a house nearby, which sells a purple gatekeeper shotgun. And when you purchase a purple gatekeeper shotgun from an NPC, I'm pretty sure it always has a magazine attachment on it. So you have a pretty decent chance of getting the drum mag on your gatekeeper off the rip, which obviously will make your game a lot easier and be a huge advantage for you against other players, like especially in the early game, because other people haven't gotten the ability to customize their weapons yet. And then the Clara NPC is actually at some nearby ruins, and she sells shockwaves for 200 gold for 2. And then you can also eliminate her for a blue sniper. So this location has a decent amount of loot. It's relatively uncontested, and you're guaranteed to get a purple gatekeeper shotgun, max shockwaves, and a blue sniper as long as somebody else doesn't kill the NPCs, because both the Clara and Glitter Shock NPC can be eliminated. They don't respawn afterwards. And as far as loot goes, the beach houses themselves have 11 potential chest spawns. Some of these chests will be buried on the beach and you'll have to dig it up. And then there's also this room at the docks that has 8 slurp barrels. So if you drink a mini before getting the barrels, you can get full shield off the rip without wasting any of your better heals. And there is a launch pad at the dock that you can take. Typically, I will launch pad to the house where Glitter Shock is and be able to purchase a purple gatekeeper. This house also has 5 potential chest spawns and some of the weapon cases in the basement, which can drop pretty decent loot sometimes. It like can have decent rarity weapons with attachments on it. And the ruins where Clara is has 5 chests. So I typically loot this by landing at the beach house, looting that up, getting the barrels, and then I take the launch pad to the house where Glitter Shock is, like I said. And then from there, I either take the G-Wagon that's in front of that house or go back to the beach houses and get the G-Wagon there. Or if neither G-Wagon spawns, I'll just launch pad to Clara. And then from Clara, I typically go to Grim Gate. This spot doesn't have the greatest timing on getting to Grim Gate because it is like, it's not far away, but it's not super close either. And it does take a decent amount of loot going between all these 3 locations. But as long as Grim Gate doesn't get cleared like super fast, I think you have an okay chance at getting there on time. Obviously, this can vary game to game because there might be some matches where somebody just like maybe Grim Gate isn't as contested, so like one person lands there and gets to clear it very quickly, or you just end up playing against somebody that's like good at clearing the boss quickly. Maybe they don't get third partied. How long it takes to clear Grim Gate can vary wildly from game to game, but you have an okay chance at getting there. Also, the Glitter Shock NPC can activate a rift, so maybe if you're happy with just your houses from beach houses and Glitter Shock, you can get the purple gatekeeper and then also buy a rift to go to Grim Gate. If you aren't really concerned about going to Grim Gate afterwards at all, there is a potential radio tower nearby on the mountain in between Pleasant Piazza and Snooty Sept. And in team game modes, you do have the option of maybe kind of like split dropping with your team. Like one player lands at the beaches, one lands at the ruins, and then somebody else lands on the Glitter Shock house. But since the NPCs are what makes this location so good, I think most players are going to have to end up going to each house anyways to buy the purple gatekeeper, get shockwaves. But in solos especially, or duos, just being able to get purple gatekeeper, full shield, max shockwaves, plus a guaranteed sniper. If you're solos, that's all you need. But in team game modes, obviously you'll need more snipers. I think this spot is really good. Obviously this can take a decent amount of gold. Like it would be 900 gold to buy a purple gatekeeper and 6 shockwaves, but I'll have a video linked down in the description below showing what I think is the easiest way to farm gold in Team Rumble, and you can get several thousand gold in just a few minutes. So I pretty much never worry about gold when I play. But that is going to be it for this video. I just kind of wanted to shout out this spot, show you guys how good I think it can be. Because these NPCs were recently moved around. I think the Fortnite.gg website, which is usually updated with all like the loot spawns and NPC locations, it hasn't even been updated to show Clara at those ruins yet. So, yeah, if you want to land here and take advantage of this spot, I think it's very good. I'm gonna let some gameplay play out of a recent game I got playing from this location. As always, if you guys do enjoy this video, find it helpful, informative, interesting, remember to give it a like, subscribe if you'd like to see more, and I will see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Maybe it wasn't coming for the boss. Hey, lag? I thought he was gonna get in the car, so I was going for the pickaxe, but he like ran towards the car and then randomly decided to run the other direction. I did not know where this person came from. Reload snipe. My car isn't the healthiest here, but we should get one more shot off before it blows up. Again, thought he was going to try to go for the car, and so I tried to pickaxe, but he wasn't. There were more shots here, but I'm starting to think it was the NPC. The guard's coming over. Let it in. I don't know if there were just no shockwaves here on these bodies or if I just didn't get them because of like the heat of the moment, you know? So I do want to try to check for more shockwaves over here. Nice. And this should be a good amount. Okay, I was gonna say I should be full or basically full after that, because I think the loot we just picked up was from the player who came from fencing, so like odds are they got a decent amount of shocks from Medusa. Not happy with the bunker spawns this game at all. I might just try to play for island and then customize weapons that way. Luckily it isn't like incredibly imperative to me. Like I would still love to get attachments because having drum mag on my shotgun would be, you know, a decent upgrade, and I'd be happy with that. But when I'm like very desperate to put attachments on is when I like don't have a sight on my AR and I don't have drum mag. It's like nothing's really going well. I really do not like when the spawns for bunkers are just like both Mount Olympus biome and that's it. Like I just have like a terrible experience going to either of those bunkers every time. And so in a game where there's no bunker spawns in zone, or not very many, or like, you know, you don't like the ones that are in zone, you can just try to play for island because island does have a mod bench. And if you get to it quick, you can take advantage of that. Like you either got to get to it quick or like completely clear it and have control. Luckily it spawns here, so we can take control of it. I thought it was going to spawn either here, here, or here. So I kind of just put myself here where I currently am, because I thought it would be a decent spot to kind of get to island regardless of where it spawned. Because those were like most of the spawns for it that were currently in the playable area. Just waiting for it to spawn. It always feels like island takes like an hour to spawn if you're waiting for it to spawn. And if you're like across the map trying to get there in a hurry, it spawns so quick, man. Crazy how that works. Like I already said though, I do want to be very quick with these attachments because island is a spot where like you typically will be getting third partied. And how the fight plays out to start the fight, I think it's like very impactful all the time, but especially on island. Like if they rift and I'm able to like AR them a bit out of the sky, that makes that fight a lot easier to win. But if they rift and just get free house control, obviously it's going to be harder for me. I still believe there's like 2 people over there. Unless maybe one was a hired NPC. I know there's a hired NPC there, but I thought there was somebody more on that side as well. Yeah, there are shots. Okay, yeah, there's one there. I don't know if this guy knows I shockwave to him. No sprint. I think he might have gone into the bunker. That was almost bad. Could get this gold, but it's fine. I'll just get it in Team Rumble later. I want a G-Wagon. There's not very many spawns for them currently in zone. Dang, I thought that one was gonna hit. I was gonna say I want to go to junk and see if any spawn there. There's players on this bunker. He has Ares medallion. The Mount Olympus one wasn't taken, and I have the other 2. An airbender and a waterbender. One of them just got sniped. This car is weak. Like very weak and pop tire, so I'm making it weak by driving it. I don't know if the person that was just waterbending there got sniped by the guy that was airbended away, like they airbended up the mountain and sniped him, or if it was a completely different person. I didn't pay attention to how many meters away the shot was. I might have made it easier for me to guess. But I didn't look at that. I just saw that he got sniped. He's airbending behind me. This guy doesn't seem very confident. Jeez. Okay, that was the person that sniped them earlier. They have a gold gatekeeper, but they don't have drum on it. So I'm just going to keep my purple one with drum mag. I could grab that and then go to the bunker, but I feel like that's making things needlessly complicated. Difference between purple and gold isn't that big. And I have the Ares medallion, so I basically have a gold one now, and then that gold one would have the mythic damage, basically. It's the way that works. Dang, I can't snipe at all recently, it feels like. Like, not even just, like, since I nerfed it, but, like, the past few days, I feel like I've just been not it. I'm, like, not sure this person shooting at him is a human. So I'm just gonna focus the person I sniped. Not only did I suspect they were the better player based on what I was seeing there, but you saw how I already bodied him and got him weak. I could just quickly get that kill and then get that player out of the game. Whereas if I focus this person, turns out it was an AI. But if I focus that person, we still have to deal with the other guy. And we give him more time to heal. One v one v one. Don't know where this airbender went. That's them. It's probably not a smart play, but I have not had an enjoyable experience dealing with airbenders recently. So I just want to get him out of the game. I don't know if that was the same guy from Junk. I suspect it was because like he was airbending away from there, basically. But also, I didn't get a good look at that player when he was there. But yeah, I've had such a not enjoyable experience dealing with airbenders recently, so I'm just gonna like chalk on him and get him out of the game. Especially people like that are just kind of like, same with the Valor, I think is the name of that skin that was up there. I think that lady was just like kind of creeping around back of zone with airbending. Like, I didn't think she was very confident. So I just chalk on them. I have dashes, which is like a huge advantage in a close range fight. And then we can just, you know, get the kill close range rather than like ARing at them, getting like 60 damage, they airbend away, and then we just end up getting like third partied or something, you know? Especially because like I think his airbender was on cooldown. It might have just came up, but like I think he used the airbender mobility to get to here, and then he used the jump at this point. So like it's possible both the jump and the actual mobility aspect of it were on cooldown. And so, like, I want to take advantage of that timing. Same with the Valor, I think, as well. When I fought her, I think she just, like, used the mobility aspect. So, like, right here, if we can make this guy stop using it, then, like, I would want to, like, capitalize on any damage we could get because his, like, thing is on cooldown. But I didn't get any damage, so I don't know if it's worth like keying that. I maybe could have. I think he might have gone into the bunker to do attachments, so maybe could have played more aggressive there. Same with dashes. If I know somebody has a dash medallion and I can catch them at a timing where their dashes are on cooldown, like I want to take advantage of that as much as possible because that's when the fight is going to be at its best for me. Same thing on the flip side. My dashes are down right now, so like I prefer not to force a fight if we don't have to. I still will, but obviously, if you have dash medallion, it's going to be best to fight when your dashes are available. And we end up just hitting a headshot snipe. That was that bad. I just like had fully strafed out of that bush and did not realize. Pushing this would have actually been weird, though, if I hit a body, because he probably just goes into that bush. I can maybe blow shockwave and then shockwave him out of the bush and then maybe like dash onto him if he ends down in the bottom. But either way, we end up getting the elimination. I didn't expect that final player to be the greatest just because they didn't third party us earlier on in the game. And when it's a 1v1v1 in solos, if the other person is playing like very passive and doesn't third party you when the other two are fighting, like odds are they're not the most comfortable player. But that is going to be it for this video. Hope you guys found this helpful, informative, interesting, and I hope you enjoy landing at that spot if you try it out. As always, if you did enjoy this, remember to give it a like, subscribe if you'd like to see more, and I will see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching.